have a virtual time capsule that I want to share with everyone. So today's May 24th, 2025. On May 24th, 2015, I came out publicly as transgender and made a YouTube video and shared it, and I want to watch it with you. It's kind of long and it's totally worth it though, and it's amazing how much has changed, but so much has stayed the same. Totally worth the watch. So here it goes.
It's my intro video. My name is Gabriel, or Gabe. I'm going to either one. My mom actually picked it. I kind of went about it a sneaky way because I couldn't find a name that would really suit me well. I tried a few different ones that weren't really going well. So finally, with some good advice, I asked my mom what she would have named me if I was a boy when I was born, because I wanted my mom to definitely be a part of that process, because she is struggling with this. She's got a lot better, but I am out to my mom, and a lot of my family, friends, coworkers, anyone on my Facebook I'm the only transgender person they know. Like 95% of them have never met a transgender person. They don't know what it is. It's very difficult to cope with for your entire life. I'm going to be 25 in July, so coming up here soon. And I've been severely depressed and hated myself most of my entire life. And I just am just now coming to terms with being transgender, and it's definitely a process. I've been significantly happier since I started being me. I look at myself better. I'm finally starting to like myself, and I'm not near as depressed as I was. I was getting to the point where I just didn't want to be alive anymore, because it'd be better than how I was being gone would be better than how I was living. I didn't know what trans was. I didn't know that trans men even existed until pretty recently. I've never seen one. I had seen like Laverne Cox, who is a trans woman, but I'd never seen a trans man before. And once I found trans men, that's when I was like, wow, there are other people out here like me. That's great. That's awesome. I'm not alone. I'm not weird. Basically, I mean, growing up, I came out as a lesbian when I was 20. Because in high school, I mean, I tried really hard to be really girly. Like, I would wear dresses to my school dances and hated every minute of it. I carried around a little purse, like a little, cute purse. Had long blonde hair. All kinds of stuff. And my friends they're like, you really aren't good at being a girl. Like, they would always make jokes about how I didn't know how to dress myself, how they needed to take me shopping and dress me up, because I was just never good at even picking out girls' clothing. I was like I'd walk up to my friends and be like, is this look good? Like, I don't know, but like, I'd look at the men's clothing and be like, I would know how to pick out those easy. It just kind of came naturally, and it was weird. Like, but I still didn't put two and two really together. I mean, growing up, like, as a kid, I had awesome Batman light-up shoes that my mom got me. I think they were Batman. They might have been, like, Spider-Man or something. I love the Ninja Turtles, and my mom used to have to bribe me with video games to put on a dress. I had long hair, but I would wear men's clothing. I kind of identified as, if any lesbians are watching this, you'll know what this is, a headband lesbian, which I had the snapback and the headbands, black headbands. I wore basketball shorts, and the sporty type. That didn't last very long. It lasted about a year before I was like, this isn't really me. So I cut off all my hair. Actually, I was at work one day. It was very impulsive. I was at work one day. My friend who sat next to me, who I hope she ends up watching this because she knows exactly who I'm talking about. She was sitting next to me, and I turned to her, and I'm like, I think I'm going to cut off all my hair. She looked, and she's like, do it. I don't know if she knew I was serious, but I did it that night. completely impulsive, but I love every minute of it. That was the best decision I ever made. I was so happy with it after I was done. I'll throw this out there that because these in my Google searches and YouTube searches found these crazy feminist lesbians, TERFs. To think that everyone who is a butch lesbian or trans man is just a butch lesbian, and they're just abandoning womanhood, and they hate women, and they go into the dark side because you hate women so much. No, it's bullshit. It's not what it is. Don't hate women. I'm not a misogynist at all. I think women are great. I love women a lot. I think a woman could be president, but just because you are cool with being a butch feminist lesbian does not mean everyone who looks like this is a butch feminist lesbian. I do want to touch on that briefly because there is a lot of hate, even within the LGBT community, which there shouldn't be, because this doesn't make a lot of sense. Already, being in the LGBT community, most people don't understand us and don't like us. I mean, I wouldn't say most people don't like us anymore because society is changing very fast. However, there's still a very, 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 very large group of haters, especially in the United States, that don't want to see us happy. So when we have that much hate directed towards all of us, why does there have to be so much hate? We should be sticking together and getting people to accept us more and see that we're not just weird. We're just us. And when you hate, I mean, it's not going to get us anywhere. I'm a firm believer that everyone deserves love and to be happy. And if someone's doing what they're doing to make them happy, why are you going to hate on them for that?